Hi, I'm Neil O'Grady, osteopath, and today I'm going to show you a tape job for a shoulder. And typically this will be used on somebody who has previously dislocated their shoulder and are really concerned that it's going to pop out again. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is use some pre-adhesive spray just to make it tacky. Okay. Next thing I do, just wait for that to get a bit sticky. So, a bit more on the back. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 anchor strips starting about 6-7 centimeters below the nipple. Down here, up, over the back, and down the same, approximately the same distance at the back. And up, back. You can stay at the front there, you get everything from the front there. It's okay. And over the nipple. Sorry, Jimmy. Okay. Okay, now we're going to put an anchor on the bicep. Okay. So put it about halfway down the bicep. So leave your hand on your hip like that. Don't put it on too tight. You don't want to cut off circulation. Okay, and now we're going to just pull you leave them in this position throughout. We're going to pull the shoulder in a kind of a basket weave. Tighten up the glenohumeral joint, okay? Alright. We put 3 of those each side. Excellent. Okay, now I come around to the front, and what I want to do now is anchor those again, just reinforce those. So I put another 3 of these like that. Now we've got to make sure it's all nice and tight. I'm going to go over the bicep here again. Just, we don't want to ends the roll. And now this one is, as I said, a money shot. So cross here like that, onto the chest, over the top of the shoulder, around the back of the arm, around the bicep. And I'm going to do a couple of these here, okay? Again. Okay, you can reinforce that again there if you want, but so this is a tape job. It uses quite a bit of tape. Now we've got this on like that, so that's the main part of the tape job. And next what we're going to do is I'll use an elastic adhesive bandage. You can use the elastic adhesive bandage, or you can use the elastic adhesive tearable bandage. I'm going to use the scissors cut one because that's the one I have available. So this one here, it's all done in one piece, okay? So this is to keep the whole thing together. So start here, roll up, cross the back of the arm, round the bicep, not too tight, go around again, up over the shoulder. You might want to see this from here. So come up over here. And just turn around there, Jimmy, like that. Yeah, good. So we're coming down here, and if you just lift this arm up, okay. And we're going to come across here. Good. And if you just lift that arm out for a second. Okay. Very good. Okay. Now the elastic adhesive tearable bandage is a little bit easier to come off the roll, but this is probably more secure. tape job in the overall. Okay, so you're coming up here like that, and this looks like fantastic 4. Okay, so you're coming up here over the top of the shoulder like that, and round the back of the arm again like that, and the elastic adhesive tearable, I just strip it, I just tear it off. Here, we cut it, and this should be pretty secure now. Let me have a look and see if there's anything else. That is it, because we've used the elastic, we don't need to secure it anymore. So that's a pretty secure tape job. You stand back there, Jimmy. So what this does when the glenohumeral joint it dislocates, it's external rotation, like in the apprehension test. So anyone who's dislocated their shoulder, they won't like that. It can come out from something as simple as reaching for a ball like that, and it pops out. So this should restrict that movement. Should allow you to do almost everything, but you feel like it's kind of, that's the limit. So it's really tying it in. So that, everybody, is a tape job for somebody with a previously dislocated shoulder. If you like the content, or you'd like me to make more content that might be useful to you in your learning and development, let me know. Please hit subscribe, and talk to you next time.